Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, so for this one, I want to break this shit down to you on how I went to prison. Alright, so I ain't been no robbing ass nigga my whole life or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that shit just started when I lost my homeboy. So I lost my homeboy Beezy back in 2010. He died He died October 26, 2010. He died in my face. Yeah. You can go back to my video that I made about him. It's called Tough Guys Finish Last. R.I.P. Beezy. But he died in my face, you know. And I broke that down in the video, how things happen, you know. But it wasn't nothing I could do, none of that, you know. I wasn't even there when this shit happened, you know. I just so happened to come after this shit happened, you feel me? So when I got there, he was laying on the ground, you know what I'm saying? And they was getting ready to carry him away on the stretcher. So that shit fucked me up. And I'm pretty sure everybody, you know, that had somebody they done lost, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't turn to no wild, wicked shit, you know. But this is me and this is what I did, you know what I'm saying? I turned to that shit, you feel me? So I was always in the streets doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't no robber. I wasn't out here sticking people up and none of that shit, you know? So when he died, it was like, I felt like I lost everything, you know what I'm saying? I was going through a fucked up time, you know what I'm saying? And my only homie I had, cause me and him, we was doing our little business. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep a nigga afloat, you know, through them hard times type shit, you feel me? And after he died, that shit was like over with. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely kept a nigga alive, you feel me? Cause we was going through it at that time, the whole hood, you know what I'm saying? But he was like the overshadow of the hood, you feel me? Like he gave the hood hope, you know what I'm saying? So that nigga was a motherfucking hustling ass nigga. And he took care of everybody. He made sure we was always straight. He made sure everybody was straight, you know what I'm saying? Like he'd give you to play, you. It'll be made to where we all eat. It ain't like he's standing over us feeding us, you know what I'm saying? He just like paved the way to make shit happen for us, you know what I'm saying? So we all fell under his umbrella, you know what I'm saying? And we was on call, you feel me? So when he died, it was like everything crumbled, you feel me? Like niggas was losing their mind, and it was crazy that we was all out here relying on this one guy type shit. So, be honest, be really for real, I think that was, you know, one of the reasons why God took him away from us. Because we relied on him too much, you know. We wasn't looking at him like he was our daddy or none of that type of shit. It was just he had to play. And, you know, we didn't bite the hand that feed us. So we went along with what was going on. Well, again, when he died, everything went motherfucking left. People was losing it, motherfuckers was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how everybody going crazy with this election shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. The hood was fucked up when he died, you know? And the worst part about it was the damn shooting wasn't even for him. It was just, he was just there. You feel me? So people were extra sad, like, damn, he wasn't even supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? So, man, everybody lost their motherfucking mind. So after he passed, everybody in the hood, we all together trying to figure out the next move. What we gonna do and shit. Shit just wasn't working right. So you know what happened? Everybody got to splitting up. Now y'all remember when I told y'all about my hood, how it was 3 different cliques. It was Fam First, Burrow, BCB. You know what I'm saying? Now, Beezy was the leader of Fam First. That was his crew. He started Fam. You know what I'm saying? I started Burrow. My homie started BCB. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and the BCB homie, we still here. You feel me? But the Fam First coordinator that started this shit, he not. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he had such an influence on the hood, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it got to a point where all that beef and shit just got tiring. You know what I'm saying? And he figured out a way to get this money. So by this time, we probably like 17, something like that. Now, when everybody be beefing with each other, it's just on the flow. With him, he like, look, man, we all from the same hood. Why is we beefing with each other? You know what I'm saying? So after all of that shit and he started getting money, everybody was trying to rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Even the BCB niggas, when it was beef, you feel me? But we was getting older and niggas wanted to get some money. You feel me? And Beezy was the one getting money. So Beezy like, look, we all come together, we all get this money together, but all that beef shit over with. And that shit took some time. But he ended the war with all of us. You know what I'm saying? With BCB, Burrow, Fam. Well, he ended that shit. Because he was the one that was bringing the bag in. He was bringing the bag through the hood. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was Santa Claus with the damn bag, dragging the bag through the hood. You feel me? So we like, you know what? You right. We all family. We all know each other. All our people rock with each other. We just the dumbasses that's beefing with each other. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. So we like, yeah, we gonna put that dumbass shit to the side. You feel me? We all slap fives and shit. We all piece that shit. You know what I'm saying? Went on about our business. So it started as we was just cool. Like, all right, we cool. Then it went to we see each other. We, showing love and shit. Then it went from that to we started hanging on different blocks with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, back when the beef was on, you couldn't step on that block. You feel me? Because your ass gonna get dragged away. Well, it went from that to you can go on them blocks now and go post up with them same niggas that you was beefing with type shit. Like, Beezy opened the gate for us. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, it started getting to a point where we all would just be on Beezy block. You know what I'm saying? With Beezy. BCB, Burrow, and Fam. We'll all be on one block together. You know what I'm saying? It went to, like I said, it was like, it took some time to progress. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it started off, we was just being cool, like, all right, we cool. And then we started seeing each other, showing love. Then we started hanging out with each other. You know what I'm saying? So by this time we started hanging out, we just said, hey, fuck it. We all gonna hang together on the block. You know what I'm saying? With Beezy, where this shit started. That's what we did. So the BCB niggas would come from their blocks, and the Burrow niggas, us, we would come from our block. We all go to their block. Their block was Pearson. The very next block over from my block. You got Burrow, then you got Pearson. You know what I'm saying? And behind Burrow, going back west, is all the BCB blocks. You know what I'm saying? They got like 10 blocks. So imagine 10 blocks worth of niggas coming across the hood, you feel me, all to come to one block. So we'll all be deep as hell on Pearson, all together. Fam, Burrow, BCB. It'll be 100 of us on the block every day, no lie. Like, it was just crazy. It'd be so many of us, you know what I'm saying? People would be pulling up. People would just pull up just the park just to watch us. Cause people was just amazed how it would be so many of us all together getting along and not having no problems. Especially with a lot of people knowing that we had problems. You know what I'm saying? So when we started doing that and we was just like gaining an audience just because we was all coming together at that point. So we was gaining an audience on the block. Like no lie, I promise you. People was pulling up just to watch us like, damn, all these niggas together? Like, you know, we all showing love. We all fuck with each other. It wasn't no weird love like we didn't know each other and we just all cool. We all knew each other. We all had shit going on with each other. We all did shit with each other. It was just, we didn't like each other at one point. And we just didn't like each other simply because we all lived on different blocks. That's just all it was. We ain't had no real beef with each other. We were just that testosterone growing up in the hood. When you grow up in the hood and you broke and you around a bunch of niggas, trust me, that's just how it go in the hood. Y'all gonna fall apart. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get to forming gangs, falling apart, and it's just gonna be on the floor. That's just what it was. So we just learned how to grow up and say, man, fuck that. We was on that bullshit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't shooting at each other. We wasn't killing each other. We wasn't doing none of that. You know, like I said, we, got into it with each other. Niggas just scrapped and shit like that, but never nothing real serious. The most serious thing was when the nigga Nepo stabbed me, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't shit. You feel me? But that was just hood shit. That's just what it was, But when BZ started seeing all of us together on the block, that shit made him proud. You know what I'm saying? That he was able to unite everybody, knowing what we all had going on and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was able to unite everybody because he was doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? He was making shit happen. So after that, I be paying attention to him because I was his right hand man. That's my right hand man. We dogs, you feel me? Even though we from two different blocks, but we was dogs, you feel me? It just was what it was. Real recognized real. You know what I'm saying? So my boys from my block was still my A1s, you know what I'm saying? My A1 day ones, you feel me? But BZ was my hitter too, you feel me? So we was like that. And I be paying attention to him, man. He'd just be standing there on the block with his arms folded like these, and he'd just be smiling, looking at everybody, And that shit, made me happy, seeing him happy. You feel me? Like, he'd literally just be standing there, arms folded, cheesing, hard as hell, like, damn, I did this, Man, I just wish, we was recording shit back then, you know what I'm saying? So I could show y'all that shit. It was just crazy, especially knowing we all had problems with each other at one point, but we all squashed that shit so we can come together and get some money, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that fake beef shit. That shit ain't making no money. That shit ain't doing nothing, And BZ came up with the plan and brought everybody together, and he was just smiling. He was happy, and I was right there with him, like, hell yeah. So basically, when he died, everybody, started splitting up because we came together because of him. You know what I'm saying? Because he had what he had going on, And then he gone now. So everybody got to splitting up. It wasn't no beef or nothing, just everybody, went back their ways. You feel me? So that shit with BZ took a big toll. You feel me? So I was just like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even give a fuck no more. I'm about to get out here and do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be sitting around and none of that shit. Like, something gotta happen. You feel me? So I motherfucking go to the I go to the robbing way, you know, get on some robbing shit. It's gonna be the quickest way to get some money real quick. I ain't scared to stick nobody up, so, you know, I was already doing all that wild ass hood shit. Like, yeah, this robbing shit ain't gonna be nothing. So I jumped in the robbing game, you know what I'm saying? I started robbing shit everywhere. I ain't give a fuck. I run right up on you, you know what I'm saying? Masked up and all that shit. But I motherfucking run right up on you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Man, I was with that shit and I was doing that shit and I was doing good. You know what I'm saying? Then I bumped into a motherfucking foreign. I ain't gonna, you know, 'cause he got some shit going on. So I ain't gonna throw him out there. But just know he was a foreign, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he was in the hood. You know, he had a shop in the hood. He like, look, man, you know, he had a chop shop. He like, look, man, you can get these cars with the keys, bring them to me. I give you $2,000-3,000 every car, you know. So he give me a list of the cars. I go get them. I started carjacking people. I went from robbing to carjacking because that's where the money was at. You know, that little robbing shit I was doing wasn't really doing nothing, but, you know, it was something better than nothing. So when my foreign hit me with the ticket off the chop shop, he like, you know, just go ahead, go grab these. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay you this. Just bring back the key. I'm like, how else I'm gonna bring back the damn key? You know, I'm gonna have to ride there. So that's what I started doing. I started carjacking. I catch people at the light, stop sign, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At a gas station, I ain't give a fuck. I would catch your ass slipping. I'm gonna run right up on you. Grand Theft Auto style, no lie. So what I you know, do with that, I was turning in them cars. $2,000-3,000 flips, you know. So he like, all right, you doing this shit for real, huh? He hit me with a new list. He wanted me to go get motherfucking Chargers, Challengers, you know, shit like that. Cause he started me off with, you know, little bullshit like Neons and Nissan Altimas, you know, 300Ms, you know, Dodge Stratus, you know, all them little bullshit cars. And he'll give me a couple of bands every car, you know. I mean, of course, I got to bring him a good car. Like, I can't just bring him anything. You know, it got to be good in shape, new, you know, everything good. Like, it got to be an A1 car. And he'll pay me for it. So, you know, it was a little harder to get them kind of cars, but, you know, it was what it was. So, I'm bringing back the cars. He hit me with the new list. Here, go get these. Chargers, Challengers, Ram trucks, new Suburbans at that time. You know what I'm saying? He like, you bring back any of these, I give you 5 bands every whip. So it went from 2,000, 3,000 to 5. Dead. So I'm doing this shit. Everybody in the hood seen me coming through the hood in these whips. So I ain't making up no story. You know what I'm saying? The hood, no. You know what I'm saying? I was in these bitches. I'd be in these whips for like 2 days, and then I'd go ahead and send that bitch to the shop. You know what I'm saying? I was doing wild shit, but I ain't give a fuck. So I ain't capping to none of that. Motherfuckers will tell you, I was doing that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm doing all that shit, I'm hitting licks. You know what I'm saying? And that's when my little homie Dre, he joined in, you know. And I told the story about him, you know. So go watch the video of what I did about Lil Dre, you know. And yeah, man, it was clowning, dog. And then I got to the point where I found the charger. You know what I'm saying? So I robbed the nigga. I took his shit. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, the nigga shit that I took was the nigga I was beefing with. You know what I'm saying? From that side of town, I was on the east side at a point in time, and I'm make some videos about the east because I did time on the east too. I wasn't just west side my whole life. I've been on the east too, so I know both sides of the city. You feel me? But anyway, at that point in time, I was on the east robbing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a homie on the east side that I was rocking with. You know what I'm saying? So my homie that I was rocking with, I was over there doing shit with him. You know what I'm saying? And him and his squad, them niggas was beefing with niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? My man's, him and his squad, all them niggas was Crips. You know what I'm saying? And the whole hood was Bloods. So I'm in this whole hood full of Bloods, and I'm just on a block full of Crips. So of course they had us way outnumbered, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing was, the Crip niggas was stand-up niggas. So the Blood niggas wasn't even running up on us like that, you know what I'm saying? But they labeled me one of them because I was hanging out with them, you know what I'm saying? So it was, the beef was on, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. So, like I said, when I robbed the nigga, it was one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I robbed him, and he knew it was me. So he went back and told his boys, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So after I robbed him for that Charger, I was going to, it was a 2010 Hemi Charger. And at that time, it was 2011. Yeah, so the car was only a year old. Hemi Charger. At the time, that was like a Hellcat back then, because it wasn't no Scat Packs and Hellcats. It was the Hemi. That was the top dog back then. So I got him for his shit. You know what I'm saying? I go to the chop shop. The nigga like, man, my spot hot. You gonna have to sit on it for a couple days. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I ain't tripping. You know. I sat on it for a couple days. The niggas we was beefing with had seen me in the whip. Like, y'all, oh, he the one? Yeah, on him. So one night I was out robbing shit, you know what I'm saying? And when I went robbed a nigga, I did the video on it in my shorts, you know what I'm saying? I went straight to the spot where it happened and everything. I reenacted shit and all that, you know. But when I had robbed a nigga at that store, the niggas that we was beefing with seen me doing the robbery, you know what I'm saying? So they motherfucking jumped on the scene. So after I robbed dog, I went to jump in the car. The niggas that we was beefing with swung the corner and dumped me up in the car. You know what I'm saying? So I got shot up in that car. They shot me 7 times. They fired 9 shots, but 7 of them hit me. You know what I'm saying? After that, I drove myself to the hospital and shit, you know. I saved my life. And man, it was crazy because the crime happened on the deep east side, and I drove all the way back to the deep west side, you know what I'm saying, to go to the hospital, because I knew if I would have went to a hospital over there on the east side, they would have locked me up, you know what I'm saying, because I got shot, robberies going on, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the stolen car, like, they gonna connect me with all the robberies. So I knew to drive back west, so I went all the way back west, you know what I'm saying. I went to Providence Hospital in Southfield, you know. So when I went there, you know, I wasn't nowhere near the crime scene, you know what I'm saying? So when they asked me what happened, I'm like, shit, I was just walking up the street, a damn van pulled up on me and got the shooting. You know what I'm saying? I like, the van got the shooting, I took off running. I like, by the time I ran across the street, I realized I was shot and I walked up here, you know. They did not want to hear that shit, you know. But they couldn't prove it because they didn't know what happened. Because I came all the way from the other side of town. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what happened. Even the detectives came in there and questioned me and all that shit. I'm like, man, I was walking up the street. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, we know you lying, man. But when you feel like telling us the truth, call me. Nigga handed me a card. I'm like, oh, okay. Right when they was walking out, I threw the card in the trash can. The little trash can was right by me, you know, in the hospital bed and shit. You know, so I threw the card right in the trash can. Like, I don't talk. No. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This shit in the streets and we gonna leave it there. You feel me? So they let me out the hospital that same day. Took 7 shots. All they did was they did surgery on my finger. I got 10 stitches in my finger. One of the bullets hit me in my finger, during the shooting. So it broke my finger. And I thought they was going to have to cut my shit off. You know what I'm saying? But they ended up doing surgery on it and repaired it, So I still got my finger, But yeah, man, I was able to make up my own story because I came all the way from the other side of town. So they don't know what the fuck happened. So they let me go. After they let me go, shit, they rolled me out to the end of the door. When you get a gunshot wound and shit like that, and they gonna roll you out to the car, in the wheelchair. So when they rolled me out there, the lady like, is your ride out here? I'm like, yeah, my ride out here. She like, well, I'm gonna see her with you too. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I'm cool. I'm like, I need to walk anyway. They in the parking lot. Woo. I played all that shit off, right? She like, okay. So I go walk all the way to the parking lot. Nigga, the car that I robbed, the Charger, was still sitting in the parking lot. When I first pulled up to the hospital and I went in, I parked the car in that parking lot. And when they discharged me, that car was still there in the parking lot. And I had the keys and everything. They gave me back all my property, all that shit. I jumped back in the car.